Fans' hearts are pounding. Yoo Yeon-seok surprises Chae Soo-bin with a romantic dinner. What's really going on behind this unexpected moment? Could this be more than just friendship, or is it the beginning of something even deeper? Under the soft glow of candlelight, with no script and no warning, a scene straight out of a drama unfolded before stunned onlookers. The chemistry was undeniable, the tension was real, and every second felt like a turning point. What happened that night? Let's find out together, only on red carpet revealed. The night began like any other in the quiet upscale streets of Seongsu-dong. But as the sun dipped beneath the Seoul skyline and the city's lights shimmered on the Han River, something magical and completely unexpected was quietly unfolding atop a secluded rooftop. Yoo Yeon-seok, known for his charming gentlemanly roles in dramas like Hospital Playlist and Mr. Sunshine, had reserved the entire rooftop of a boutique restaurant for what was initially believed to be a private meeting. But when Chae Soo-bin, his moonlight drawn by clouds co-star, stepped out of a sleek black van in a soft ivory dress, fans who happened to be nearby immediately sensed something extraordinary was about to happen. Whispers spread like wildfire online as photos began to surface: a candlelit table for two, a soft string quartet playing in the background, and a breathtaking floral arch adorned with wild peonies and baby's breath. It didn't take long before hashtags like Yusu Romance and Han Unexpected Dinner Date started trending across Korean and international social media. A scene straight out of a drama. Witnesses say Yoo Yeon-seok appeared visibly nervous, adjusting his cufflinks repeatedly as he waited near the table, glancing toward the stairway every few seconds. When Chae Soo-bin finally emerged, his expression shifted, part awe, part disbelief. He stood up immediately, greeted her with a soft smile and a gentle bow. She looked surprised, eyes wide, clearly unaware of the elaborate setup. She kept saying, "What is all this?" With this shy laughter, reported a staff member who asked to remain anonymous. It was clear she had no idea this was coming. But this wasn't just a casual meal between colleagues. As the two sat down, a hidden camera caught a moment that fans are now obsessively replaying. Yoo Yeon-seok reaching into his pocket, pulling out what appeared to be a letter and handing it to Chae Soo-bin with both hands. Her expression froze. Her fingers trembled slightly as she opened it. Tension in the air. Though the contents of the letter remain unknown, body language experts online have analyzed the footage closely. There's tension, one expert noted. She's shocked. Not uncomfortable, but caught off guard emotionally. What followed was nearly 10 minutes of intense conversation, low voices, eye contact, unbroken, and at one point Chae Soo-bin wiping a tear from the corner of her eye. Then came the moment that left even on-site staff in stunned silence. Yoo Yeon-seok stood, walked to her side of the table and extended his hand. She hesitated just for a second and then took it. A wave of speculation erupted. Was this a public confession, a proposal? Or perhaps the beginning of a new on-screen romance being cleverly teased to the public? The twist no one saw coming. But just as fans began celebrating a potential love story, the evening took a sharp and dramatic turn. Only moments after the intimate exchange, a man well-dressed, clearly not part of the staff, appeared at the stairway entrance. He walked directly toward the couple without hesitation. Chae Soo-bin noticed him first and stiffened. Her entire mood changed, said a restaurant worker. She stood up suddenly, and Yoo Yeon-seok looked confused. The man was later identified as Chae Soo-bin's manager, but not just any manager. Insiders revealed he was also her longtime close friend and rumored to have been a protective figure in her life. What happened next shocked everyone. Chae Soo-bin turned to Yoo Yeon-seok, smiled politely and said something quietly before walking away with her manager, leaving the dinner unfinished. The rooftop was left in silence. Yoo Yeon-seok sat back down, staring at the candle in front of him, the untouched wine and the letter now folded neatly on the table. Reactions and rumors, social media exploded. Was she forced to leave? Is her agency interfering? Was she overwhelmed by the confession? Some speculated that Yoo Yeon-seok had made a bold move without her prior knowledge, while others believed Chae Soo-bin had simply been caught in an emotional moment she wasn't ready to face in public. Adding fuel to the fire, a representative from Chae Soo-bin's agency released a vague statement the following morning. Chae Soo-bin and Yoo Yeon-seok are close colleagues who support each other's careers. We have no official comment regarding personal matters. But fans aren't satisfied with the explanation. The aftermath of the rooftop dinner did more than just rattle fans. It sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry. Directors, producers and insiders began whispering about what truly might be unfolding between Yoo Yeon-seok and Chae Soo-bin. A well-known producer who previously worked with both actors spoke under the condition of anonymity. They've always had a strong connection. On set, there was this quiet understanding between them. It's hard to fake that kind of chemistry. Some of us even joked that they didn't need to act, they just needed to be themselves. Suddenly, older behind-the-scenes footage, resurfaced clips from drama press conferences, candid interviews and bloopers where Yoo Yeon-seok would glance at Chae Soo-bin a little too long, or where she'd instinctively touch his arm when laughing. Fans began reanalyzing everything with renewed obsession. Was it always more than friendship? Had the rooftop dinner been the climax of a slow-burning, real-life love story hidden in plain sight? But even more disturbing was a new rumor that emerged just 2 days later, a rumor suggesting that Yoo Yeon-seok had actually been preparing for a confession and a proposal, not just a dinner. The engagement that never happened. A source claiming to work for the restaurant that hosted the dinner leaked a photo of a velvet box that was reportedly delivered to the location hours before the event. The box, wrapped in silver ribbon, allegedly contained a custom-made ring with the initials SB engraved inside. If the source is to be believed, Yoo Yeon-seok was planning to publicly confess and present the ring as a symbolic gesture of commitment, not necessarily a marriage proposal, but perhaps a step towards something more serious. But why didn't it happen? Did he lose his nerve? Or did the sudden appearance of Chae Soo-bin's manager derail everything before the moment could arrive? Chae Soo-bin breaks her silence. 4 days after the incident, Chae Soo-bin finally broke her silence, not through a formal statement, but during an unscheduled live broadcast on her personal social media. Dressed casually in a white hoodie with no makeup and her hair tied loosely, she looked calm but slightly anxious. She didn't mention Yoo Yeon-seok by name, but when a fan asked about that night, she paused for a long moment. Sometimes, the timing isn't right. Even when someone does something beautiful for you, it can still feel overwhelming. I'm grateful, but I also need time to listen to my own heart. Her voice trembled slightly as she said it, eyes briefly glancing away from the camera. Fans took this as a subtle confirmation that something heartfelt had occurred, and that it was at the very least emotionally complicated. Yoo Yeon-seok gone silent. Meanwhile, Yoo Yeon-seok's silence has become deafening. His last social media post, a black and white photo of the Han River, has been flooded with thousands of comments, most expressing support, others pleading for answers. His agency Starship Entertainment has refused to comment, saying only, Yoo Yeon-seok is focusing on his current project and taking some personal time. But then, just when the buzz began to fade, the story took another shocking turn. A private letter leaked. An anonymous user on a Korean fan forum posted what they claimed to be a copy of the letter Yoo Yeon-seok gave to Chae Soo-bin. While its authenticity has not been confirmed, the contents, if true, have reignited the frenzy. The letter reads, I've admired you silently for so long, afraid that saying it out loud might ruin what we already have. But tonight I want to be honest for the first time. Not as a co-star, not as a friend, but as a man who sees you as the most extraordinary person he's ever met. If your heart doesn't feel the same, I'll step back with grace. But if even a part of you wonders what it would be like, I'll be waiting. The raw vulnerability in those words struck a chord. Comment sections exploded with emotions ranging from heartbreak to hope. So what now? The current state of their relationship remains a mystery. Some insiders suggest they are speaking privately. Others believe Chae Soo-bin's agency is intervening more than the public realizes. But amid all the noise, one truth remains. This wasn't just a media stunt. The emotions were real. The tension was palpable. And whatever comes next, whether reconciliation, heartbreak, or a quiet resolution away from the spotlight, it has already captured the imagination of an entire nation.